2022. I just have this feeling that a lot of men will go on semen retention in 2022. You know, a lot of men, they're waking up to female nature. They're pulling back. You know, they're valuing themselves. When it comes down to self-improvement, a lot of guys want to just self-improve. I just feel like so many men will go on semen retention in 2022. I'm telling you. Like, they're getting information and knowledge from my channel about female nature and semen retention and the benefits. Man, I'm trying to tell you, I just have this feeling. You know, a lot of men, you know, they're tired of the ghosting. They're tired of initiating, you know, contact first. They're tired of chasing women. They're tired of doing all this stuff. And they just want to self-improve. If you want to be a $100,000 man or up, get on SR. Yeah, semen retention. Man, SR is going to get you where you need to be at in life. Let me tell you guys, you know, one of my stories. I had a YouTube channel where I was just doing reaction videos to music. And I did over 1,000 reaction videos. But they wasn't over 10 minutes. The majority of them was not over 10 minutes. And, you know, I had copyright issues. So they deleted my channel. I did that in 1 year. Over 1,000 videos in 1 year. And after that, I got depressed. So I started looking up NoFap. I did that. Then I looked up semen retention. Bro, when I got on semen retention, I started doing semen retention videos when I first started this channel. And then I started to switch over to female nature. And now I'm just going from female nature and semen retention. You know what I'm saying? But in 1 year, and all my videos are over 10 minutes, and I'm not bragging or boasting when I say this, I have over 600 videos in 1 year of my own personal content. Me being a content creator, you know, I have my own content and I'm monetized. And I'm monetized because of semen retention. SR got me where I need to be at in YouTube. You know, I always wanted to do YouTube, and it's got me back up there. And this is factual. You know, in 1 year, my own content and my videos are all over 10 minutes. Just because of SR. You know, it kept me focused. It kept me consistent. It gave me energy. It just continuously keep doing this. You know, my memory is better. I care about myself more than I care about women. You know, when I was relapsing a lot, you know, I was caring about, you know, watching those videos. I was fapping and relapsing. You know, I was caring about women too much. But when I got on SR, semen retention, trying to tell you, it put me in a whole different mode. It put me in a whole different mindset. It gave me a king mindset. Just retaining my sexual energy. This is very, 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 very powerful. You'll be a masculine frame. You'll be solid. You'll be less emotional. You'll be more active. You'll be more of a go-getter as a man when you want SR. You'll have a lot of stamina. You'll be quicker on your feet. You won't be lazy. I'm telling you guys, SR is the way. Semen retention is the way, guys. But man, and a lot of guys, I feel like too in 2022, they're going to go monk. They're just going to go monk on women. You know, because a lot of guys, they're tired of getting used for dates and all this stuff. They're just going to go completely monk and focus on themselves and become successful, and the women is going to chase them. You know, a lot of you guys, a lot of women are going to start to chase you once you get on semen retention. But that does not mean relapse. It doesn't mean that. It means to stay focused on what you are doing. You know, life is going to go your way. You're going to have a much more positive mindset about life when you want semen retention. When I was relapsing, bro, I had a negative outlook about life. You know, I was miserable. That's why a lot of you guys are depressed. You keep when you release your semen, you know, you drain yourself. So it puts you in a miserable state. It'll give you an unhealthy mindset. But when you get on semen retention, you're going to be happy about life. You're going to be more creative. You're going to want to do more. If you have a job that you don't like, a regular 9 to 5, you're going to be doing stuff outside of that. You know, trying to have your own business. You're going to just want to build yourself. You're just going to want to just grind. You know, you're going to value yourself a lot more. You're going to take care of yourself. You're going to love yourself. You're not going to just view females as like just sexual objects. You know what I'm saying? You're going to just be able to have a conversation with a woman and not think it's lustful, sexual, or have anxiety. It makes you the best version of you. It'll put you at your higher self, semen retention. And it heals your chakras. And it heals the whole body, semen retention. The longer you stay on it, the more it's going to heal your whole body. It's going to heal your whole body. I'm telling you, guys. Yeah, but 2022, I think a lot of guys are going to go monk, man. I'm telling you, I just have this feeling. A lot of guys are going to become more spiritual and less lustful. They're going to really be men. Not have feminine energy, chasing women. You know, that's feminine energy, guys. No real man with a king mindset is out here chasing women. We let the women come to us while we chase our success. You know, you're going to have a much stronger aura field. Your aura going to be much stronger. Your energy is going to be more organic. It's going to just be more, you know, potent. It's going to be high. You're going to have a clear mindset. It heals your mind. You know, a lot of you guys, you get around beautiful women and you have anxiety. You're not going to have that no more when you get on semen retention. I'm telling you. You're not going to have that no more. You're going to be much relaxed. You're going to be more humble. But you're going to have full of energy at the same time. You know? Because it's organic. But you're going to be a man's man. There's too many guys out here chasing women. That's feminine. She's supposed to be chasing you because you don't have the resources that she wants. So why is you chasing after women? And she can only offer you one thing. The guys that's chasing after women like crazy, majority of them, they're not on semen retention. Nah, I'm not even gonna say the majority. None of them are on semen retention. None of them are. They're lost. They're chasing tail. They don't value themselves. They have a void in their life. See, semen retention will fill the void in your life. It helps you find purpose. It'll give you peace of mind. No fog in the brain. You'll think so much clearer. You'll be sharp. Yeah, but I just think, man, 2022, a lot of guys gonna get on semen retention, and you know, they're gonna live. A lot of guys are gonna live their best lives. A lot of guys are going to, you know, like I said before, a lot of guys are gonna just pull back from women. We're not supposed to be chasing women as guys in the first place. You were told a lie. You know, because if you're chasing after a woman, that means she's running away from you. Intelligent men, wise men don't do that. They're not chasing after something that's running away from them. It doesn't make sense. Semen retention will give you that enlightenment. You'll stop chasing women. Because you know what I just said. You know, it makes perfect sense. She's running away from you, so why is you chasing her? Why are you trying to impress her? Women just want to naturally be around you, for you, when you want semen retention. You know, when you go out, you'll go out for you and just have fun. And women are just coming around because women like guys that's just having fun. You know, that's happy. Women want to be around guys that's high vibrational. That's guys that's on semen retention. That's masculine. That's not chasing after them. Hope you guys are somebody this video, man. I just think a lot of men is going to go on semen retention, 2022. And if, you know, you new to this, watch my old content about semen retention. Watch my, you know, my videos that I just did currently about SR semen retention. It's cold.